What do we want? What do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Medicare for all.
What do we want it?
Now.
If we don't get it,
Shut it down.
if we don't get it,
Shut it down.
We have seen that people are having to pay for COVID care when we were told that we were not going to have to pay. We are seeing the flaws in our system, but all of that doesn't matter now because I'm talking to people that know. The people that we need to be talking to, they let us down yesterday. The people that are supposed to care about this speech, about whether or not we can afford health care, they let us down yesterday. What is the point of abstaining from something if you're just going to turn around and vote anyway? We elected officials that we thought we can trust, and the only people we can trust are the people that are here right now. You need to mobilize. You need to organize. We need to grow this movement. Because the only one that cares about our health, our well-being, whether or not we live or die, are the people right here that are showing up to fight.
I started thinking about the squad again and the people that we were saying, hey, force the vote. You got to give us a shot out here to get Medicare for all on the floor. And they failed us once again. I mean, who here was surprised? Anybody? So once again, we are left with leadership, with elected officials who told us, who took our money and said they were going to go fight for Medicare for all, and they did what they always did. They capitulated to those people right over there. So once again, we are left out in the cold. No health care.
Well, hold up, real quick. Before we start going to healthcare, we gotta make sure we get in Pelosi, right? Did we see concessions given yesterday?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Y'all didn't check AOC's Twitter before y'all said that, right? No. So we didn't get anything. Okay. Is there still a pandemic going on?
Yes.
Did 17 million Americans just lose their health care?
Yep.
Okay, making sure. Congress missed a paycheck yet?
No.
Okay. It's because they're doing their damn job. They're doing exactly what the establishment told them to do. And that's the problem. We can't keep expecting blind electoralism, like blind faith in this electoral system to save us in and of itself.
We are doing nothing wrong. We are exercising our First Amendment right. And yesterday, the people that we elected, the people that we elected, the people that we have faith in, people that I raised money for, AOC, who I met when she was a bartender. I worked as a bartender before, okay? And I know what it's like. I'm not going to forget. I would never forget if I were ever in Congress what that means. My career is not more important than doing the right thing. And yesterday, they sold you all out while we were out here in the freezing cold protesting. That's what they did. Stop with the excuses.
What do you think about what happened yesterday?
With the votes, Medicare for all, it was just politics. It looked like I was hoping something would come of it, but it's like you saw they had the power to deny Pelosi. It was only 2 votes, and no one would have got the speakership, so they could have used that, but they didn't. It was just more like theatrics. It's like we want a vote on Medicare for all. Like we just want to see it. It's like you can vote on anything else. Why not just put it to a vote? You're going to get Republicans who are going to vote for it. You're going to get people who you might not think that will vote for it actually vote for it when they're put to it.
I mean, yesterday was one of the biggest unveilings of. Day one, 2 people come in, more than 2 people come in, and just hop on board. The train was made of gold, and that was the intention from day one. It was just nothing else was worth it. And then you try to save face, and that's what it all turns into, is just a saving face moment. And that's just is it real authenticity if it is just saving face, or is it just the pressure that's there? And yes, the pressure makes it good, but do you still believe in those ideals at the end of the day? Well, if we stopped for a moment, would you actually care? Or would you just keep doing what you're doing? Because it seems like no matter what happens, you've got this identity and this whole ideology to either become president or stay longer or whatever your reasoning seems to be. But it seems to be that it is more important, they think it is more important for them to stay in power because they can help. And it's like, your helping is just you staying in power and doing the small things that the government is already pushing for anyways. Right. You're not changing anything. You're not pushing for shit.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I think AOC and the squad, the Justice Democrats, I think that they just...
Interview over.
I think that they tried, I don't know, I think that they're incrementalists. I think they ran on a radical platform when they ran for office, but I think that they, I don't think that they were really trying to take a radical outside-the-box approach. I mean, to me, they just strike me more as just kind of like left-leaning liberals, and I'm not saying that they don't care. I'm not going to accuse them of being a fraud as the whole thing. You know, I think they do care. I just think their approach is better safe than sorry. You know what I mean? Yeah. Whereas I think that, you know, it's just, if this pandemic has just made everything worse, you know what I mean? And it's really exposed just the pitfalls in the system, you know? It's like the vaccine isn't even really being widely distributed right now, you know what I mean? It seems as if, though, to me, it just seems like the government is disconnected from the people that it's supposed to represent, you know? It seems like it's more, you know, it's more of a slave to special interest groups than working class people like everybody here, you know what I mean, or the people watching, you know. It's just something that I really think needs to change, and I'm just glad you guys came out. Thank you.
Hope you enjoyed that last video. Hop on over to statuscoup.com where you can sign up for our email list and become a member for as low as $5 to $10 a month. Membership is how we grow. That's statuscoup.com/join. And remember, join our email list so we can grow the revolution with you.